Hi everybody, it's Lisa with Junk Journal Gems. My three little dogs are in the background, so I'm hoping while we're chatting today that they won't make too much noise. But I just want to say thank you for joining me. I know it's been forever since I've been on here, but we have been a busy family. We moved, we're in the midst of a remodeling project. Our son is a senior this year, so there's been a lot of senior year activities, wrestling, state wrestling, team state. But anyway, I am so glad that my office slash craft room now is done with its remodeling work. And now I am ready to craft. Yes. So here's what we're going to be doing next. I have a custom order to make a journal with a vintage theme with I would call it a running theme of vintage typewriters and stenography kind of in the background. So I've chosen as the kit, this kit by Liana Scraps. I love her kits. This particular one is called Lily of the Valley. And it's beautiful, but all of her kits are beautiful. I'll walk you through. These are the writing pages. And they're already all, grunged up around the edges for you. Look, isn't that gorgeous? The lilies of the valley remind me of my dad. He always liked them. Isn't that sweet? Little tulips in here. Roses and lilies of the valley. Just gorgeous. This one has a little beetle on the end of it. That life can give of happiness and sweetness. That's pretty. This just screams vintage to me. Many happy returns of the day. So pretty. Look at this one. Isn't that gorgeous? So I love the colors in this. So this is the kit that I will be using. And I've already printed off all the pages. What I tend to do is I keep one copy printed in my paper files, I guess I would call it. And then I print off what I need for a journal. That way, if I need to do anything a different size or if I'm going to tweak something up, then I can do that. But I've already pulled together these two signatures. It will be a 3-signature journal. I hope that I am not too in your face now. Let me see. I might be. I'm sorry. So I've pulled together these 2 signatures. I've got a piece of cardstock on the outside. It's going to have a soft cover. And sometimes when I do a soft cover, I like to put cardstock, 2-sided cardstock in between the signatures just to give it a little extra support. But I've pulled together some typewriter pages. This is a page from a typewriter instruction book. The pages from the DigiKit. Some of that letter practicing paper. This isn't really craft paper, but it's craft paper like. Coffee dyed papers, of course. And then some scrapbook paper. This is that paper that you can get off Amazon that's already kind of looks like a coffee dyed paper. Some vellum in here. More coffee dyed paper. And this is the other signature, very much like the other one. So I thought I would show you how I pull together a signature first. So what I do first is I get the cardstock sheet ready first, and I'm just going to mark this. The size of this particular journal, when the page is open, it's 10.5. So at 5.25, I'm going to score this with the part of the paper that I want facing outward, like this, facing me or facing up. I always have to tuck myself through that. Okay, so that way when you press down, it makes it easier and a nicer fold for your cardstock. Okay, so then I just start popping my pages in. Now this one, this is coffee dyed ledger paper, and all that I've done, like I said, my pages are 10.5 by 8. So I folded the bottom up to give myself a pocket, making the page 8 inches tall. And then I folded it in the middle. And then to make it no more than 5.25 per page across, I folded the long ends inward, giving myself either another pocket, or if I want to leave it as a flip and a little pocket here, I can do that. I'll cross that bridge when the time comes. So that's what that thing is that you're looking at. But this, because it is a little smaller, I may save this more toward the center of it. You'll see why. So then I just start going through and folding my papers. And then I find the order that I want them in. Now, what I will also do off camera, so I am not boring you to tears, because that's not my goal when you join me. My goal is that we have fun crafting. Hopefully you're crafting with me. So we're doing this together, or at least you're doing something else while you're watching. But this is just how I have a foam end on my handle. What do you call these things? I don't even know. I have a foam end, and then I just brush across. This particular journal, I don't want that inked up, just a light grunge to it. Other journals, I will really grunge up. I tend to, if I'm doing a nature themed journal, I like those a little grungier. Or if I'm just feeling like making one with a lot of texture and depth, I'll really grunge it up. But this one isn't living that way. So, like I said, I just go through, fold my papers, and when they're just a regular sheet of paper versus cardstock, I don't score them. This is just composition notebook paper that has been coffee dyed. This is that paper again on Amazon. This is actually, no, I take that back. Where did I get this? I got a pad of just some loose paper at the thrift store that was old paper, and it's got the nicest feel to it. Coffee dyed. Look at the imprint I was able to get off of a plastic doily on that one. Love it. And I like, sometimes, not all the time, depends again on the journal I'm doing and maybe my mood. Some pages I like a little crunchy. Sometimes I don't want a crunchy journal. Do you want a crunchy journal or do you want a soft journal? This one's going to be a little of both. Now, did I cut that down? I did. Okay. This is just a page out of a children's workbook. And I don't know why, I like this kind of texture that it gives. There's that craft paper, but not craft paper. I'm wondering if I want one of these in the middle. I think I do. I'll put this one in the middle. It's so pretty. It'd be just nice to look at when you open it up. So this one I'll do like this. And this I will do, what will I do? I'm going to do it like this. Do any of you remember this kind of a instruction book when you were taking typing class? How do kids learn typing now, since everything is on a computer? I should know this from when my kids learned to type. All right, and then this I will put here like so. All right, let's see if I like the order. And I can tell you already there's a couple things I'm going to change. So this is fine, maybe. I think I might want, where's the other one? This one. Yeah. I want that one there. Pull you out. Then you. That's good. That's good. You're a little boring, so that'll be there. This fun paper. That, okay, see here I've got 2 coffee dyes together. 3 coffee dyes together. And I don't want that. So I'm going to tuck this one in here. And I'm going to tuck this one here just to break it up. And that way the person who receives the journal, which is going to be a gift from one sister to another, they will have nice surprises as they turn the page. Now, here's what I said before that I didn't want to do. I want that one in the middle. But this one had a longer page than I thought it did. So I am going to stick this one back here. So here's what I mean when they have a longer page. Because when you've got this many sheets, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 pages. That's about as thick as you're going to want to get. That's getting pretty bulky. And what happens when you close your signature is this. See where it doesn't meet the same edge as the outside cardstock piece? Now that can be okay. Some people like different lengths of paper, again, for more interest, and sometimes I do that. But this particular journal, I want to skinny it up a little bit. So I'm going to take my trusty paper cutter, and I'm going to pull you back a little bit. Hopefully I don't make you sick. Close your eyes. And I'm going to trim some of these out a little bit. So with this one, I'm just going to shave a hair off because it wasn't hanging very much over. That's our middle page. The next one was shorter, so we're good. Now these next few ones, and I'll take about 4 papers at a time. And I will give them a little haircut. And then I'll check them in a bit. We'll see if I like it. If I don't like it, then it gets popped right back on again. So this way, it'll look a little, I don't know, tidier, maybe, when you close the journal. And for this journal, it doesn't have to be perfectly even. Sometimes I like it perfectly even. But with this one, I just want it cleaned up a little bit. Okay, now, let's see how this is. That's a little better. I like that. Okay, we're rolling with it. We're rolling with it. Okay, So these are our signatures, and this was just a real quick hop on to show you how I pull signatures together. Now what I will do is tonight I'm going to lay this under a heavy pile of books, so it kind of mashes it down a little bit. And then when we come back, we will start working on the fun part. I will pull out what I might already have for embellishments. And I will also, we'll make some ephemera and decorate some pages in the journal. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you're all well. I hope that you're looking forward to spring coming, and join me next time. If you like the video, please subscribe and click like. Thank you.